go again. We're sick like animals, we play pretend. Yeah, just a cannibal and I'm afraid I won't get out alive. No, I won't sleep tonight. Oh, oh, I want some more. Oh, oh, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Say goodbye to my heart tonight.
Well, hello, clubbers. We're in Bend, Oregon at Bevel Craft Brewing. We're going to go have a beverage, and then I'm probably going to try the putting course. My main goal for tonight, hopefully Nate's here. I'm going to have him try and have him sign my putters. Probably won't happen, but we'll see.
Hello, how's
Hello.
it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. What can I get for you today?
I'll do the Bevel beer marinated chicken.
Sure.
And then for the sides, can I do both mac and cheese?
Yeah, sure.
One bite. Everyone knows the rules. Pretty good.
All right, guys, we're at the Bevel. Guys, I'm a little drunk, maybe, off of one beer. When's the last time we drank? It's been a while. A little bit of a lightweight. We're gonna play the front nine. These kids are dialing in, trying to be the next Nate Doss over here. So we'll let them have the back nine. Come on. Come on, brother. Number 3, they double the length. Oh, here we go. Come on. Paul almost died right there, but we got it. I bet Nate Doss would have just gone perfect. 18 for 18 all day. All right, all right. Oh, you said I was really good and I missed. Oh no! How do I miss a 10-footer? Unreal, unreal. All right, we got 8. We missed it. It was hiding behind the tree, but we're still dialed. Also, guys, if you're looking to be absolutely dialed on the putting green, just like me, head over to birdiediscgolfsupply.com. Use code Frisbee Club. Pick yourself up a pair of Marvels and get absolutely freaking nerdy on the greens. Clearly, they work. We're gonna wait for this kid to stop crying, actually, but then after that, we'll get rolling. I kind of feel like Paula likes filming for me because she just laughs at me the whole time. Guys, if you start watching the full video and sending it to a friend and subscribing, because I'm trying to get to 10K, then Paula could quit her job and be my cameraman woman. So.
I think they want to see me.
Or that. I mean, either one is fine. I don't care. All right, here we go. Man, they start you out with a banger here. Doesn't matter. God, he's freaking cracked. Oh, wait, here's 11. Oh, Paula. There's also a stick stuck in the basket. That's why I missed. I didn't want to have that weird spit out, you know? All right, we gotta dial in. We can't have misses like that. This one looks a little tricky. A little bit low ceiling here. That was such a miss. Oh man. Oh, I got myself back with not following through on the easy putt after. Can't be doing that, guys. I'm trying to get that Nate Doss collab. We fell apart. Are you kidding me? If we don't make 18. I was so dialed earlier. I understand now if you don't go buy a Marvel. Watch this, guys. Never mind, we'll see ya. Watch this, hold on. All right, come on. All right, you're good. You guys can leave. Me and Ethan used to bag the Hawk back in the day because of Nate Doss's in the bags.
Most important disc in my bag is the Hawk. When I played back in the 90s, when I was just a little boy, I was throwing the Hawk. The Hawk is basically one of the most usable discs in my golf bag, and I think could be usable in anybody's golf bag for that matter.
Oh, and then the Rattler was right after it. The Rattler classic. Mark Ellis shout out. I have a video on that one.
Excuse me, what song are you listening to?
What'd you say?
What song are you listening to?
I'm listening to the Discraft Instructional Clinic, Making Long Putts with Mark Ellis.
Most great pros have such a superb wrist. They can snap putt, jump putt from 100 feet. I can't putt outside of 30 feet. I use my favorite upshooting disc, which is a Discraft Rattler. And in my opinion, it is the world's finest disc.
So, if you don't know who Mark Ellis is, he's basically the godfather, the GOAT of disc golf instructional videos. Mark Ellis walked, so Brian Earhart in the Level Up series could run. The coolest part about Mark, he basically used the Prody Rattler for like all of these instructional videos. Whether it be putting, throwing forehands, throwing forehand annies, throwing basically anything. If you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you gotta go check them out. Oh my God. Bro, that is so good.
If anyone makes fun of your outfits again, ever, I'm gonna show them this picture. There's an illegal amount of plaid shorts in this photo, and if you're wondering what the legal amount is, it's 0.
Clubbers, I found an absolute gem at the thrift store today. The Fade Crunch Box. Now, if you've never seen one of these are like an OG backpack strap style bag, okay? This is like maybe the first like real bag you ever had, 15 years ago. And funny enough, our good friend, Ethan Robert Jewell, used to have a Fade Crunch Box. It was a blue one. And he was kind of the guy with the nice bag back in the day. None of us, we might have still been carrying our discs in Walmart bags, or Austin, he had literally like a stack of 20 at one point, and he didn't even have a bag. He would just throw them all on the ground. But Ethan had the Crunch Box, and we were always jealous of him. He had it loaded up with Pro Katanas, Pro D Hawk, ESP Pulse, ESP Meteor, all the goodies back in the day. And today I was in this thrift store, we were shopping, I was about to leave, and I see in the top shelf, I see this thing. It was $12 with the backpack straps. So we loaded it up. We're in Sister, Oregon today. Heiser Pines Disc Golf Course. Gonna give you a quick little in the bag rundown. Just the essentials. We got two putting putters. We got 2 marbles for putting. We got an Ultra, Buzz SS, Scorpius for forehands, 2 DD1s, brand new stable Horizon, beat up straight, PD, beat up Flippy Eagle L, Firebird, 2 Eras, kind of a little more stable, and then a straight guy. Throwing Marvel in here, and then we got 2 zones, more stable, straight. That's the Fade Crunch Box. Nice little Firebird smack on hole 1, 362. This course overall seems to have some good length to it. A lot of high 300s. You got some, mid 2s, and then there's actually a decent amount of like par 4s, even a par 5 or 2 maybe towards the back half that get up to like 800 feet. So gonna be fun. Come on. Zoner. Let's go. 391 baskets way down here. Scorpius forehand. Oh, what? This thing was tracking so good. I literally hit this tree. Oh. You can't tell me that a first run Scorpius isn't quite possibly like the best looking disc ever made. Gonna be trying to beat this thing in. It's 167 grams for just side hand flip up bombers. Basket. Funny story, for the longest time I would always make my own backpack straps. I'd have like a shitty, you know, shoulder bag or something, and I would take like a backpack and cut off the straps and like sew on straps and like carabiners and stuff to hook them on, because I could never afford to get backpack straps growing up, and I felt like back then if you didn't have backpack straps you just weren't cool. So I would make homemade ones, and up until, gosh, maybe not that long ago, like maybe 2-3 years ago, Austin, the man from the intro, actually still used a set of my homemade backpack straps, which was absolutely insane, with one of those massive square Innova old style, like you could fit like 20 in there, but it was just a box. And yeah, so let me know, guys, what was your first disc golf bag? This was not my first, the Crunch Box. I wish it was. But what was that first bag that you had there? You're like, ah, this is a good one. Hole 5, 257. You can probably see the basket dead straight right there. There's an obvious hyzer route, but I'm gonna try the inside forehand, a little flip up with the Buzz Assess, just for some fun. Oh. So I've been working on a modified fan down tempo like PD shot for those mid like 300 footers, because I could obviously throw a buzz or really just any mid-range, but sometimes it seems so easy to just throw the down tempo driver and it just gets there. It's like an automatic distance shot. It just seems a little simpler. .367, I think it's the basket down here. PD, hyzer. Go in. Come on. Unreal. Swing. Basket, dead straight. T-box right here. Gap, gap. There's not really a straight route. Alright, I don't know if this is actually a T-pad, but it's directly in line, and it is on U-disc, but it says hole 11, which we just played, but I feel like it's now maybe an alternate for 12. We're going to play a par 4. It's probably like 600 feet maybe, just because I want to throw this PD more. Get off that. Hope you guys are enjoying this vlog so far. Finishing up the editing here. If you do enjoy this, guys, head over to powergripusa.com. Use code Broderick10. Grab yourself a frisbee. Saves you a little bit of money, directly supports me, and it helps me be able to do this for you guys. Hope you guys are enjoying. Oh yeah, the Broadbirds, Flat Top Star Firebirds coming soon. We'll keep you updated. Let's get back to it. Hole 13, 896 foot par 5. I don't know if you can see it. You probably can't. There's a basket way down there straight. That looks like the only basket on UDIS that would be out there, so I assume it's that one. We're going to rip DD1, see what happens. Being a par 5, 900 feet, definitely gettable. Especially if I just make some more progress and then throw a good up. Don't. Haven't been able to trust the flat stroke on those 45 footers lately. I hang them out a little bit too much. Gotta get them more online. You know, not getting the birdie on the par 5s, not ideal. I feel like this one was too open after that initial tee shot to not get. Par 4, 628. Laser beam down there. I think we're gonna push the outside with the little scorp forehand. What the hell? Gosh. Those last 2 holes kind of dicked us. Got to finish strong. 4 holes left. No. Come on. So the basket you can probably see right there is not the basket. The basket I'm aiming for, I think, is like 50 feet closer and a little more to the left. Ultra. This is what they call the old Peterman Parker. Right. Cool. 436 scorp forehand. Oh, fuck. That was actually decent. So I've been looking for a forehand distance driver that I can really trust to not turn over, but it's still gonna push. And this 167 gram first run scorp, I think, is the ticket. It's a little bit straighter run of scorp, nice and flat, not like board flat. It's got just like a neutral dome, but I think it being 167 grams really makes it just push on those forehands. So I feel like I'm getting more distance on like less of a hard throw, I guess. Also, I shanked it off the tee, so I thought. But actually, if you look right here, this is right where my disc flew and then skipped over to the basket. With the short tee behind me, that's actually the perfect line. I was trying to get like sneaky up the gut, I think, but ended up working. For the last week or so, I haven't really had a chance to actually just putt, and I feel like it's definitely affected the release on my 45-ish footers. Whereas I was getting to the point where I felt like I could really like jam them straight, kind of float them almost like nose up hyzer. Whereas now you can see I probably had like 4 or 5 today that I think my body just resorts to like loft them up left and kind of let them hyzer in, which sometimes works. Like sometimes if you got it dialed, you'll kind of cash them in, but more often than not, you got to have a little bit more direct line. So got to hit the putting green probably tomorrow. Hole 18, 560 foot par 4. Not totally sure where the basket is. It might be the practice basket I was warming up on, not sure. Score beforehand, see what we got. Heiser Pines Disc Golf Course. Pretty solid little track. Definitely tight but fair. It was a little rough, but not to where you're really gonna lose your disc. I never had a hole where I like couldn't find my disc. So definitely keeps you honest. You gotta play to the baskets. I don't really think you're gonna get much ground play out here. But overall, I enjoyed it. I was told that this is kind of the course around here. There's not a ton of disc golf in Bend, but this is kind of the one, like a real nice 18 hole in the area. Alright y'all, so we swung by this t-shirt shop earlier. Got a couple new Frisbee Club merch pieces made up. I'll show you them later. So I got this hoodie made because last year when I got a Frisbee Club hoodie, I washed it, it shrunk, it barely fit Paula. So we got this one, nice gray. Just went with the black Frisbee Club logo right there. And then, you guys know how I love my button downs. And you know I already took the neck off of this one. Green button down with the white Frisbee Club on the back. This thing, it's gonna be clean. I don't know if it actually fits over the sweatshirt. Might be a little snug. Just double clubbed up right here. Double clubbed. Not bad. That's my new clothes. Also guys, this insane spot out here. Literally like 1 million people staying.
Desk.
Hell yeah. BLM land, so you can stay for 14 days out here. Probably longer, because let's be real, who's keeping track of that? But places that have spots like this for van life come in very clutch. Because sometimes vanning gets a little inconvenient. Like you gotta use your car mirror for mirror things.
Get this in 4K.
But yeah.
Creator of Frisbee Club, motherfuckers.
The man, the myth.
There's 3 keys to disc golf: driving, approaching, and putting. You need all 3 to do this disc sport. And right here, I have a frisbee bag. It holds all my frisbees, the ones I like.